In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on March 14, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Clippers versus Cleveland Cavaliers. The Clippers make the trip to Cleveland to take on the Cavs on Monday night. Los Angeles holds a 36-34 record and has a firm hold on a spot in the play-in tournament. They are coming off a victory over Detroit on Sunday afternoon. The Cavaliers are 38-29, and they need every victory to keep their hold on the 6th seed and ensure themselves a full first-round series. This game will be the second and final regular season meeting between the two teams, with Cleveland taking the first game in Los Angeles 92-79. This game projects to be a tough battle from two teams that both are looking to maintain their playoff positioning as the teams around them pile up victories. It is the third game in 4 days for both teams, and with both teams sporting stronger defenses than offensives, it projects to be close and low-scoring. The Clippers' strong three-point shooting that matches up favorably with the weakest area of Cleveland's defense, giving them an edge. The Clippers' strongest defensive area is from behind the arc, and that is an area the Cavaliers will need to take advantage of without their big man Jarrett Allen. The Clippers are still without Robert Covington due to personal reasons, while the Cavaliers have listed Caris LeVert. Dean Wade and Lauri Markkanen is questionable. The Clippers are coming into this game in decent form, and they would have taken plenty of confidence from their comeback win over the Pistons last night, while the Cavaliers have really cooled off lately with 8 losses in their last 11 games. I get why the Cavaliers would be favored at home, as they're due for a win, and the Clippers are playing their second game of a back-to-back set. However, the Clippers are 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings overall, and I think they have a decent chance to pull off an outright upset. While they certainly have the defensive prowess to keep this one close, so the Los Angeles Clippers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. This game checks all the boxes under bettors are looking for. We have 2 teams that are playing their third game in a 4-day span, 2 teams that are strong defensively, and 2 teams that are below average on offense. Cleveland plays at the 5th slowest pace in the league, and the last time these 2 teams met, they didn't even break 175. The under is 22-8-1 in Cleveland's home games this season, 7-2 in Los Angeles' last 9 games. And with both teams missing key scorers, a defensive battle seems even more likely than usual. These are 2 offenses that are far less efficient than the opposing defenses, and considering the injury situation for both, points are going to be at a premium here. Los Angeles is struggling without its star duo, with the Clippers ranking 21st in effective field goal percentage while doing little to help themselves on the glass or at the free throw line. The low total has many of these factors baked in, but this one could easily stay under again. This game should be a great one to watch for fans of tough defensive play, so under the projected total is our full game total pick. Denver Nuggets versus Philadelphia 76ers. Denver goes on the road against Philadelphia tonight in a battle between 2 strong teams that are both playing well. Denver is 40-28 on the season and currently holds the 6th seed in the West. They have lost back-to-back games in spite of going 7-3 overall in their last 10. Philadelphia is 41-25 on the season and is also 7-3 in their last 10. They suffered a rough loss at home against Brooklyn on Thursday, but bounced back with a comeback overtime win on the road against the lowly Magic to avoid an embarrassing upset and build their confidence heading into this more difficult matchup. This is the second and final regular season game between the 2 teams, with Philadelphia taking the first game in Denver by a score of 103-89. This game features a head-to-head matchup between Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic, both lead candidates in the MVP race. Philadelphia is coming off a game against the Magic that was tougher than it should have been and won't have a day off after their long trip home from Orlando. They have struggled to cover spreads at home this season, going 13-20 against the spread at home this season. With their strong perimeter defense that allows opponents to shoot just 34% from three-point range, and Jokic there to defend against Philadelphia's top scorer in Embiid, they have all the tools required to shut down the powerful 76ers offense. The Nuggets could be shorthanded again, as Aaron Gordon and Zeke Nnaji are both listed as questionable, while the 76ers are just about at full strength except for Danny Green, who is still out. The Nuggets were on fire before dropping their last 2 games, while the 76ers are playing this one on 0 days rest after bouncing back from their humiliating loss to the Nets with an unconvincing 2-point overtime win last night. It's hard to split these two teams, but with the 76ers playing on 0 days rest after an overtime game, they will be better rested and in a great spot to pull off a road upset and get back on track after suffering back-to-back losses. So Denver Nuggets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The 76ers have combined with the competition for at least 227 points or more in 9 of the last 10 games, and the Nuggets have combined with their opponents for at least 219 points in 9 of their last 13 contests. The total seems too low with the way both teams have been playing recently, so over the projected total is our full game total pick. Charlotte Hornets versus Oklahoma City Thunder. It's an interconference battle on the hardwood between a pair of teams in the lower half of the standings down in the Sooner State. The Charlotte Hornets are on the road as they travel to face the Oklahoma City Thunder Monday night. Charlotte rolled to a 142-120 road win over New Orleans in their previous contest Friday night. Oklahoma City was at home against Memphis Sunday night. They were walloped 132-102 on the road by Minnesota in their most recent game Thursday night. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Thunder owns a 41-20 advantage, but the Hornets have won the last 2 meetings. That includes a 121-98 home victory in the first matchup this season on January 21st. Charlotte is leading the NBA in scoring with an average of 114 points per game, while Oklahoma City scores an average of only 102 points per game. The Hornets are shooting 45.9% overall, and Oklahoma City is shooting just 42.3% overall. Oklahoma City is without its second and third leading scorers Lou Dort and Josh Giddey, who combined to score an average of 29 points per game. The Thunder are without their leading rebounder and leader in assists, Giddey. Charlotte plays well on the road, covering the spread in 11 of the last 15 away from home, while the Oklahoma City Thunder have failed to cover 4 of the last 6 overall and will be playing the back half of a back-to-back. The Hornets were struggling for a while there, but they've come to life with 3 wins in their last 5 outings, and they looked fantastic in their massive win over the Pelicans on Friday. The Thunder are still missing a list of players, and they will be playing this one on 0 days rest after coming up short against the Grizzlies last night despite 60 points from Gilgeous-Alexander and Basley combined. The Hornets are 5-1 against the spread in their last 7 road games, while the Thunder are 1-5-2 against the spread in their last 8 home games. The Charlotte Hornets offense will be too much for the Oklahoma City Thunder offense to keep pace, so Charlotte Hornets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Charlotte comes into this game having seen the under post a 34-33-1 mark this season. That's rather surprising when you see that the team is first in the league in scoring offense and third to last in scoring defense this season. The Hornets are third in the league in tempo with an average of 100.5 possessions per game as they like to run and gun against opponents. Oklahoma City has sputtered offensively, which has helped lead to the under hitting in 35 of their first 66 games, with 2 pushes on the year. The Thunder are 14th in the league in tempo with 98.5 possessions a night. Oklahoma City sees an average of 212.5 ppg overall this season, and that climbs to 217.8 ppg in the second game of back-to-back situations. The Oklahoma City Thunder are last in the NBA in scoring, but Charlotte will make up for that as the Hornets are first in the NBA in scoring. Charlotte is coming off a game in which the Hornets scored 142 points. The total has finished over in 4 of Charlotte's last 5 against a team from the Western Conference and in 3 of the Hornets' last 4 overall. Oklahoma City has seen the total finish over in 8 of its last 10, so over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.